I would literally set my timer on my phone for 2 hours each day because that's what I had. And I would like a countdown timer. And every time I had to pee, I would turn it off. Every time like some kid needed me for something, I turn it off. Every time the phone rang, I turn it off. And then, but I would never go to sleep until I got down to 0 on my 2 hours putting work into my business. And so at the end of the day, I could feel like I didn't do anything today because I was interrupted 4,000 times, but I knew that I had invested 2 hours in my business. So like if you're super busy, that's like a really good kind of trick to use so that you can kind of ease your mind and say, hey, I really am moving towards some goal.
That's unbelievable advice. I actually did a video on how to be like 50 times more productive. It's not necessarily my strategy. It's a strategy that's been used for 100 years, the Ivy Lee method. But your method, so the Ivy Lee method was, you write down the 6 most important things you need to do for that day, and you kind of keep a list in your pocket. You do one thing at a time. You take care of one thing, and until you finish that one thing, you don't do anything else. When you finish that one thing, you cross off, move on to the next thing. Before you know it, you've conquered 6 things in like 30 minutes, and then you can create a new list. I did not hear about your method, which I find fascinating, and I find it obviously it works. I might actually implement in my own life. That was really, I'm glad that you brought that up because I think it's a huge deal, actually.
Cool. I'm glad it could help somebody. I don't know that I hurt anyone, or I was just sort of like developed it out of sheer necessity because I had no time, and I would get to the end of my day and feel like I hadn't done anything. So it was just really frustrating.